2, 1. Hater strike again, man. What is going on? Welcome to episode 38 of the SML Podcast. We have a very special one today. Yo, let us know if you can hear us and if everything's good. You know, MM2K, I know you're back there somewhere, man. What's going on, bro?
Nothing, man. Just chilling, you know. Hey, look, I don't think that the haters like the title, so they must have sent the weasels or the mouses to be in the cogs and stuff. You know?
It happens every time, doesn't it? Hey, whenever there's
absolutely.
a major stream, big giveaway, or anything like that, man, you're gonna run into some technical issues. I keep telling people, man, it's just the nature of the beast. But
Absolutely.
if you all can hear us, we want to welcome you again to episode 38 of the SML Podcast with myself and my brother MM2K, man. Y'all know how we do it by now. If you don't know, hit that subscribe button. You're going to need to do that anyway when we start getting into the rules, right?
Absolutely.
So, it's never too late to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I see the early birds in the house already, man. We're going to start from the bottom. Squid is in here, just popped in all the way from AZ. That's Arizona, if you don't know.
Yo.
Charles Smith Bay is in the house, man. We also have Jay Smith. We have Christopher Torres, the Stadia Revolution. You know, you're going to hear a lot from the Stadia Revolution and myself tomorrow on the Revolutionary Storm. We'll be going live at 11 a.m. on the Stadia Revolution YouTube channel. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button for that too, because we have a whole lot of information to drop on y'all head. Some of it will not make it into the shows. It's just so much going on, so many discussions to be had, so many angles that the haters are trying to hit us from. But we got a message for them today. Collins Dynasty is in the house, man. G Millie saying don't blame Streamlabs. Let me tell you something. Streamlabs, hey man, the power of, well, I'll just say right here, man. The greatness about having MM2K on the panel, man. The creator of the Monstertron 3000. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know what that is, you want to check out the Summer Community Championship, but we'll get into that a little bit in a few seconds or whatever as well. Hey, Stadia Doses News is in the house, always keeping an eye on us, making sure that we're doing what we're supposed to be doing, especially for the PNTS network, man. And let me see who popped down here. It's Artist is in the house, man. DC Projects in the building. Clive Illenden saying, here we go. Spitting bars are true. Clive,
yes, sir.
Don't get me started, man. Don't get me started. I don't write, I don't recite. See what I'm saying? Bars just come out, man. I don't write, I don't recite. All I do is just spit this hot stuff every night, man. It just comes to my head. Hey, look, now that might be 1983 bars right there, but guess what?
Hey,
it is
still hitting, bro.
Bars are bars.
Still hitting, bro.
All right, but look, people, we have a good one planned for y'all today, man. We're not going to hold y'all up with the housekeeping, the hour-long housekeeping that we normally, entertain y'all with. We got so much to discuss, and we have to do it fast. We also have a giveaway that's popping off today, and we're going to give away a copy of Rainbow Six Siege, as if you haven't seen in the title. Now, normally we try to hide this information, but you can't hide something with the magnitude of this right here, man. So MM2K, man, is there anything you want to talk about first before we get into more of those types of details, man? Anything you've been playing that the people might want to know about?
You know what? I've been playing, Old Faithful. Y'all know my Old Faithful. I've been playing Madden. I got into some more Division. I got to do for Stadia Dosage News. We got to do my first look, so I'm trying to figure out what game we're going to do for that today. We're going to do it live today. You know what I'm saying? So for those of you that are members over at Stadia Dosage News, you're going to get a special treat. You get to rock out with me live as I look at a game on Stadia for the first time. So definitely check us out over there. But no, man, it's been Madden in Division, bro. Hold on, there was another game that and Siege. Speaking of Siege, speaking of the giveaway, it's been Siege, bro. Siege, oh my gosh. And shout out to my bro Clive Linden, because I'm gonna make this quick, I promise, Storm. Shout out to my bro Clive Linden. I was intimidated by Siege because I'm cheese, I'm trash at PvP. But Clive on one of his Monday night Stadia chats was like, "Yo, I'm going through the tutorials." I said, "Tutorials?" Oh, I said, "I'm gonna be living in that puppy." I said, "Okay," and I've been you're rocking out with MM2K in the tutorials, playing the bots right now, trying to get my feels on. But eventually, I'll go live and do it against real people. But I'm enjoying that, because that brings me back to the Rainbow Six Vegas days and their PvE mode. So I'm loving the game altogether. So it's been those three: Madden, Division, Rainbow Six Siege, bro.
As I look out into the Bering Sea, I see my brother Chariot Man Gaming. Man.
Chariot Man!
I also see Project Kill Gaming in the house.
Oh, Kill,
who's always out there on that PUBG. Y'all might want to check the brother out when he's going live,
Yes, sir.
Here's the deal. A lot to talk about, like I said. You're probably going to hear it a few more times, MM2K. But I want to jump right over to the Summer Community Championship to let the people know exactly what that's all about.
Yes, sir.
As y'all can see, like, we had some technical difficulties in the beginning. I normally like to drop the link and everything at the top, and I'll be able to do that for you all if you want to actually register for the Summer Community Championship and everything, okay? But I could say this. We're in week 2 of the Summer Community Championship, all right? Mm-hmm. And that was an event put together by no other than Jack Deslip. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
We also got MM2K, this brother right here. You know what I'm saying? Kudos to you. We also have Clive Illenden, as you see in the chat. That's your spiritual advisor.
Yes, sir.
We also have, who else, MM2K, man? Because I always
we got the brother John Scar.
John Scar in the building.
Yes, sir. Matter of
fact, when you have people like this putting this event together, as well as other people that's behind the scenes making this thing happen, like Original Penguin and all the other people that's streaming and stuff, man, Ryzak and myself and Eddie Player One and so many other people, man. I can't even name you all right now. I don't have the names in front of me, right? But what this event is about it's basically about community building, you know what I mean? Camaraderie, stuff like that, just bringing more attention to the platform and having fun while you're doing it. But I will say, I don't know the last time I've actually heard of a grand prize of up to $1,400 when this event kicked off, man. Up to $1,400 you can have in your pocket, man. You can get the latest J's. You might be able to put that on some Yeezys or whatever, man. Whatever you want to do with $1,400, you had an opportunity to do it. Now, MM2K, how much can they get in their pockets right now if they are lucky enough to take home the grand prize, man? Give us the breakdown.
Well, if you are starting this week, it's not too late. If you started from the beginning, you have a potential to earn $1,400. Now, some of that has peeled back, unfortunately. Some of that has peeled back. Because if you're starting this week, Storm, it's gone from $1,400 to $1,300. So the pot is still big, Storm. Man. If y'all get in this thing right now, you had a potential to win $1,300 total. That's winning this week, the subsequent 2 weeks, and then winning a grand prize of $1,000 after all of the champions go at it at a final death call, or whatever we want to call it, Hell in a Cell. I don't know what we're going to call it, but there's going to be a final battle for that grand prize. So if you get into this right now, it's not too late. By a long shot, it's not too late. Hop in right now, Storm. And people can win up to $1,300 just by hopping in the second week. That's crazy.
Listen, I got an opportunity to stream. You were with me in week 1 when we broke down the Hitman gameplay, man. So the first game in the community championship was Hitman, right? Yep. And what people had to do was they played the Sapienza mission or whatever, and they had to, complete there was some criteria set for them like using a rubber duck to take out some of the targets or whatever. It was just a whole lot of fun, man, to be able to commentate on that. But fast forward into week 2, my mind is blown, man, based on what I experienced yesterday as I was streaming. I was streaming that live right here on the channel. So check that out. Do check that out. It was a whole lot of fun, man.
Absolutely.
I don't think I've had that much fun in a long time when it comes to these games, especially on Stadia, y'all. Like there's a lot of fun to be had. But I kept finding myself saying, yo, yes, we know there's not millions of players right now. The community is not as big as other communities, and it shouldn't be at this point. But can you imagine that though? Damn. Can you imagine the Stadia just blew up all of a sudden to the point where it's up there with Xbox and PlayStation, Nintendo and all that? Man, we'll see what the future holds.
Yep.
But it was something so fun about just like commentating on during the gameplay of Roberto, for example, right? Yep. Roberto was out there just killing it, man. And he was playing Pixel Junk Raiders, and that's a game that I feel like a lot of people are sleeping on. So,
yes.
The organizers set it up where, like I said, Pixel Junk Raiders is the game for this week 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
And at first I was like, how are they going to do this, man? How are they going to put Pixel Junk Raiders out here as a game to be played during a tournament with a grand prize of up to $1,400? What, Pixel Junk Raiders? Do you know how hard the game is? But when I got out there and I saw these players, man, making their attempts, the best attempts or whatever, you saw frustration, you saw fear, you saw anguish, you saw all types of emotions, man. And shout out to John Scar, man. I kept saying during the stream, because when you and I were live, man, we had a good laugh at the end, and it wasn't at our brother John Scar, man. It was at the fact, like his attempt. We knew what the challenge was about, and we knew how hard this game was going to be, man. But it was so good to just see everybody. Emma Jane, man. Shout out to Emma Jane and so many other people, man, that attempted this week. And it was just beautiful, man. It was beautiful to be a part of that and just see the raw emotions and the energy and all that stuff. And I don't know. All I can tell you all is sign up. And I'm going to try to, pin. I had to give controls to MM2K. We got to let them know, man. I had to give controls to MM2K because Streamlabs would not let me go live for some reason, man. So some things you just have to do to bring these types of shows for y'all. So I don't, as you see, there's no gameplay up. I normally have Stadia gameplay running in the background, crispy 4K.
Yeah.
So bear with us here, y'all. Technical difficulties happen, but we're going to keep on powering through.
Absolutely.
So did you want to throw anything in there, man, regarding anything I just said about the community championship or whatever?
Yeah, man, like definitely give it a shot, y'all. It's not too late. I know a lot of people may feel intimidated about selecting a time slot or whatever, or how to participate, but just like how the homegirl Emma Jane, like, I'm glad you brought her up because she's a perfect example of this. Emma Jane asked, what is it that I got to do? And we told her, and she got it done. You see what I'm saying? So I think it's just a matter of people knowing what it is that they have to do, and realizing that it's not that difficult to register and to participate. And then once they participate, man, we're all having a blast. We're having a blast and having a lot of fun. And Storm is a testament to that as well. Like, he was curious on how this was going to work. He saw it working firsthand, and now he can't turn back. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's hard. It's hard, man.
So definitely, guys and gals, just sign up or ask us questions. Go to StadiaHunters.com. Go to StadiaHunters.com. And go to the Summer Community Championship, and you'll be able to sign up and register. Now it's giving me an error request, a 500 server error request right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody else is getting that, but we'll get it addressed. But if you go and you sign up, it's not too late for this week. And then if you go and sign up, again, like I said, you can get a grand total prize of $1,300. That's not nothing to sneeze at.
Absolutely not, man. And really, just to give you an example of what you had to do real quick, and we'll move right on, is that if you played Pixel Junk Raiders, then you know that there's survivors that you have to rescue. So you had to rescue all survivors, for example, right?
Yep.
And then you had to survive as long as possible, which can be very hard if you don't know what you're doing. It's a hard game, y'all. It's very Dark Souls like. You know, you lose your life, you go back, find your gear, whatever. But when we're using state share, the organizers have a state share, which is a Stadia exclusive feature, by the way, that allows them to take a state of their game, drop it out there for an organized competition or whatever like this, and then you use what items they give you, and it's just amazing, man. I don't know. And man, I feel like we talk about all these great things all the time, bro. At some point, they're gonna start finding the eyes and ears of more people, and that's why we're gonna continue to do what we do. So let's move on, though, man.
Absolutely.
All right. So a lot of things have been happening, okay? And before we get into all of them, we're gonna go back to this Rainbow Six Siege giveaway. All right. Now, MM, how is this thing gonna work? We've done giveaways before. We're not a stranger to the giveaways or whatever. We've done several on our channels or whatever. How is this one gonna work, brother?
All right, so here's how this one's gonna work. At some point in time during the show, which you got to tune into the show, we're not going to tell you when. At some point in time during the show, we're going to do the giveaway, and the giveaway is going to require you to know something that well, I don't want to say know something, but you're going to give us something sometime during the show. And it'll be very easy, very simple for you to participate whenever we do that. However, here's the thing. We got this we got this copy, rather, courtesy of our good friend, John Scar. And we got to show you how to redeem this copy of Rainbow Six Siege. So we're going to have to do that offline. This isn't going to be, hey, we're able to throw a code in the chat and y'all grab it can't work like that. So we're going to have to show you afterwards how to redeem this copy of Rainbow Six Siege. And once you do it, boom, 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 you got it. But here's the additional kicker. We got to make sure that you are also subscribed to not only this channel, but you also got to be subscribed to Stadia Dosage News. So if you're not subscribed to Stadia Dosage News, go to YouTube right now, put in Stadia Dosage News, go over there right now. You got to be subscribed to Stadia Dosage News and subscribe to this channel. You have to be subscribed to both, and we'll be validating both in order for you to win. Okay? Now, another thing that we've run into is we run into situations because we want to give back to the community, Storm. We always love giving back to the community. And sometimes, and I get it. People have lives to where they're busy and things like that, but it can get cumbersome us trying to give stuff to y'all. You know what I mean? Because sometimes we need information. Like if you're overseas, we need some information for customs. Like we're paying the additional money out of our pocket to send this internationally. Then there's times to where people will participate a certain way, but then they disappear during the show. So to eliminate all that stuff, because shout out to my brother Sunny Cloud Gaming, because this ain't nothing new. If y'all follow Sunny, which I hopefully y'all do, Sunny don't play when it comes to his giveaways. Bars, all right? If you ain't there, if you don't follow the rules, he give you a couple minutes, boom, 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 he goes on to the next person. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to have like a special question for you to answer, something to give, a special response. And we're going to pick the top 3 responses. Now, there's only going to be one winner, Storm. But we're going to pick the top 3 responses just in case the top response winner doesn't qualify, meaning they're not subscribed or they're just not present. If the second person doesn't qualify, if that first person don't qualify, it's going to the second person. If the second person don't qualify, it's going to so y'all catch my drift. Because what we're starting to have happen, Storm, is we got these giveaways, we got presents and items and gifts that are just stockpiling because we can't give them to these people. So again, we want to give back to the community. We know that the overwhelming majority of y'all are cooperative and you guys, are great and fantastic and y'all want these things. However, to ensure it's the smoothest process possible, again, sometime during the show, you're gonna respond to something that'll be easy for you to respond to sometime during the show. So you got to stay tuned for the show. You got to be subscribed to not only this channel, definitely be subscribed. If you're here and you're not subscribed, I don't know what's wrong with you. But be subscribed here and Stadia Dosage News. And when we pick people, we're going to pick the top 3. Only one prize is going to go to the top qualifying person. But we're going to pick 3 people just in case the first person doesn't qualify and second person don't qualify. You understand what I'm saying? So hopefully that all makes sense. And we just want everybody to enjoy. We want people to enjoy Rainbow Six Siege. So we're going to do the best that we can. And best of luck to whoever the winner is.
Now, I appreciate that. Now, speaking of this game, man, I don't even know if I need to explain what Rainbow Six Siege is. There's tons of information out there. There's millions of players. That's all we need to know, man. It's a fantastic game, especially right here on the Stadia platform. Man, I don't even... Hey, look. The game is so good that I try not to play it as much as I should. You know what I'm saying right now? Because MM2K, I don't need to get hooked on another game right now, bro.
I dig it.
If I get hooked on this game, yeah, it's already bad enough. Like Kill, shout out to Project Kill, man. Him and the main Ether, right? They were getting on me yesterday about the fact that I make so many Doom videos, man. Doom Eternal, Doom 2016. And I'm like, once I'm in the game, bro, that's all you might see for like a year. You know, so I have to be real careful about this whole thing. So I got to play Rainbow Six Siege right now in moderation because the game performs so well. I tried it on my cell phone, man. I got a new phone. Tried it on my desktop PC, the Chromecast Ultra, the OG Chromecast Ultra. The game runs phenomenally, man. I don't even know. Like, you all just have to don't even take our word for it. Just try it. You know what I mean? Sign up and try it. Take advantage of Stadia Pro and all that, the goodness that it brings. Ubisoft, the hell is Ubisoft Plus, man. Take advantage of all that stuff. So I just want to throw that out there. We're going to move on, though, because we got to talk about these haters, man. The haters are trying to get at us early, you know, trying to throw us off our game today. It's not going to work. They tried it before. It didn't work. But we got to talk about them because right now I think they need a little bit of support, man.
Yeah.
I'm starting to worry about them because they come out and they keep making up this stuff. They celebrate the false narratives and all these inaccurate news drops and all that stuff, man. They celebrate them like it's party time. Yeah. And it's just not cool. And it's really not a good look. You know, I keep trying to, you know, on this show right here, we keep it as real as we can, MM2K. On this show, man, we try to give them a heads up and let them know that, look, at some point, you're going to be looking real dumb out here. Now we have to be blatantly honest. You can't play around with the haters. You know, you can't be like, why do you hate? You know, you don't have to hate.
Here's some cookie and juice. Why you hating?
There's the hater helpline and all that stuff, right? But week after week, man, you get tired of it. So I'm upset today, man. I'm upset. I'm not gonna lie. I know we have a giveaway to do, and we're gonna do that. Yeah, like only we can, man. But
let's talk about it.
But these haters out here, it's getting to the point where I used to laugh at them. And we tried to help them as best we could. You know, you and Rev and everybody else, get out there, Clive and others, you get out there and try to present some logic to them and everything. And they can't understand it. They can't comprehend what you all are trying to say because they keep on doing the same thing. Yeah. So here's the deal, man. I just want to start by saying, first of all, it's a travesty. Shout out to Stephen A., man. Stephen A. Smith, ESPN.
It's blasphemous.
It's a travesty, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, because with all these moves that and all the things we're about to talk about during this show, all these moves is happening, all the great things is happening surrounding Stadia and all that, you know, and the haters are still going, man. And in the meantime, and in other areas, and I will not, they shall remain nameless. Today, right? Shortcomings keep happening on the other side of the fence, man. On other services, other platforms, a couple of them we'll get into a little bit later on. You know how we do it. But where are they finding all this energy from, MM2K, and why? And how does it make them look, man? Like, share your thoughts on it, bro, because it has me all wound up, man. I need to recoup, get myself together so I can finish out the show, man.
I think what we need to do though, I like that idea though, bro. Me and you, see if Clive want to do it. Let's start up the haters hotline. Hi hater, how are you doing today? Are you dripping in sweat? Are you angry? Are you bursting out in rage every time you see a Stadia controller? We need to do that. You know what I'm saying? Set up some free towels or whatever. Look, here's the problem, Storm. You got two things going on. You got a group of gamers that are disappointed in some things. But overall, this all groups together into improper realization. 2 words. Improper realization. What do I mean by that? You got 2 groups that fit under this improper realization. The first group is a group of people who I think they have good intentions, but they improperly realize what this platform is about right now. It's still in the cocoon stage, but they love it. They love it, and they want to play everything on it. You know what I'm saying? They want to play everything. They see Mass Effect Trilogy Remaster, Biomutant. They want to play everything. Biomutant fell off the track faster than Yosemite Sam on a Bugs Bunny cartoon.
Oh man, right off the cliff.
Right off the cliff, bro. But they want to play it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like what we've been saying, Storm, since the beginning. Not that it's not a good platform. Not that it's not a capable platform. Not that it's not a platform that can knock your socks off, but it's not a premier platform. What do I mean by premier? Means that it's not a primetime platform, meaning primetime is, hey, look, you have these set of expectancies for the most popular. Just because something is popular doesn't mean it's the best, option for you. But sometimes it is. The most popular devices get every single game. The most popular devices also you got to deal with downloads and manage storage. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a give and take. So it's an improper realization that a lot of people have that Stadia is going to come out and burst out the scenes with every single game right now. It's still in this cocoon stage. Now, I get where people may have made that misjudgment at launch, but we're almost 2 years past launch, people, and we still see some of the same crocodile tears. Oh my God, Biomutant, you ain't get Biomutant. We still say, like, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it up. It's not coming yet. All right, it's not coming yet. But there's people that legitimately want to see games because they just want to play games on the platform. Then there's the second group. And I'm not even talking about the external haters that just laugh, that just doing console war stuff. But there's a second group. There's a second group of people that are just totally soured on the platform. They've decided to go elsewhere. And all they want to do is come back and take pod shots at the Stadia people because we the biggest cloud group out there, period. If Luna had this group as big as us, they wouldn't even be worried about us. But see, here's the thing. They realize it themselves, but they won't admit it. They're on the outside. They're in the minority when it comes to this cloud thing. We've seen it poll after poll after poll. The people's over at CGX did a poll a while ago. You know what I'm saying? We've done polls. We've seen polls. Are you happy with Stadia? Or is it your platform of choice? Overwhelmingly, yes, we like it. So the haters want to hate and go elsewhere, but the rooms is empty over there. You feel what I'm saying? It's not as deep as it is over here. So because it's not as deep as it is over here, they want to keep throwing rocks and throwing stones over here and getting people aggravated over there to either try to attract them over there with them or to cause ruckus because they're on the outside looking in. My thing is that the platform is what it is. It's like comparing. I don't know if you guys have this where you're at, Storm. There's a seafood place around here called Joe's Crab Shack. I think they're a big chain.
No, yeah, we got one.
Okay, y'all got Joe's. Okay, Joe's gives you a big old bucket of crabs and sausage and all this other stuff. They put it in a bucket and squeeze butter all over it. Everything to clog your arteries, right? And then there's Long John Silver. Now, say if Long John Silver said, all right, right now, we want to give you the offerings of a Joe Crab Shack, but we got to build up to that point. So right now, what we're doing is we're giving you expedient seafood you can get on the go, tasty seafood, but not at the level of a Joe's Crab Shack right now. It's going to take years for seafood eaters to realize. Y'all see where I took that from, Jack Buser? It's going to take years for gamers to realize, oh, Long John Silver's is just as popping as Joe's Crab Shack on every level and more. So this is a building phase. So it kind of seems silly, particularly for the latter group, to continue to sit here and say, yo, Long John Silver's is failing because they're not offering what Joe's is offering and this, that, and the other. But Long John Silver's keeps growing. The numbers that we do, shout out to my brother, Jack, that's the numbers show for Stadia. We're extrapolating data and we're showing you growth that Stadia's going through. And engagement from April of 2020 to April of 2021, they went up 200%. We see it, like I'm playing Madden, and that's a big indicator. I'm seeing, like every 2 weeks, I'm seeing the list of franchises go up by 10,000, not tenfold, I'm sorry, by 10K. Like more and more people are playing the platform. Stadia realized, hey, look, this is a long-term thing, like every other platform realizes this is a long-term goal set, and it's going to take us time to get to our apex. What Stadia decided to do, and what Luna's deciding to do, is they're working on the plausibility of the tech first, and then they're going to bring the games later. What Xbox decided to do is bring you the games and work on the tech later. It all depends on, and then GFN's the same way. We're going to give you 8,000 games. Now, they may not all work the way that you want them to. You might have a game here and there that disappears. You don't know where it's at. But there's a big list of games here. You know what I'm saying? So they're all coming at it at different angles because it's all so early right now. And we've even had our good friends at GameIndustry.biz, also known as GameIndustry.bias, that had to admit themselves after all their negative reporting storm that maybe this inevitable death that we believe that Stadia was going to go through ain't happening. They're building, there's growth, they're building, let's cut that out. But even more to the silliness that we've seen today, or seen this week, people want to make Stadia look like the evildoer. They have no business in gaming, stuff like that. Again, you can take your individual conjectures and do it amongst yourselves. This is why my suggestion to all of us that are part of that poll that says, oh no, we enjoy Stadia, or that's my main way to play, and I'm fine. Am I happy with everything? Is it perfect? No, but I'm cool for the most part. We need to look at them, let them be on their little canoe, arguing, oh my God, I hate Stadia, it doesn't belong here, and just push that canoe out into the ocean. And let them be out in the vast ocean where they belong. We got to get smarter at this.
The Bering Sea, man.
And the shout out to Cherry Man Game in the Bering Sea. We got to get smarter at this because, again, you got to look at it. The majority of cloud gamers either prefer Stadia or they're happy with the platform for the most part. And there's only a smaller subset that are disgruntled or whatever. And it's okay. You can feel however you feel. But they're just throwing pawn shots over here to get y'all attention, to get y'all riled up because they understand they're the minority. You got to let them breeze. Let them do what they do. And just push them off in that canoe and let them argue. They tried to start this thing up, Storm, here, real quick, and I'm going to shut up. I'm putting it out on the screen. I hope everybody can see it. They tried to start this thing up with the Stadia Pro thing. You know what I'm saying? Now, a lot of us was under the misunderstanding, including the devs, that the Stadia Pro model, I don't know, am I going too far, Storm, or is this okay that I go
no,
right
you're
now?
good. You're good. That's it.
A lot of us were under the assumption that the Stadia Pro, the new Stadia Pro model, will still give you money up front. But this is under the minds of our misunderstanding how it worked anyway. Little did we know that there were already multiple models. There were models where you were paid up front. There were models where they were already doing what they're about to do now, which is you participate in the 70% profit share. That's how you get redeemed for Stadia Pro. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it works for Stadia to get more people on Stadia Pro, great. If it doesn't, they're going to have to adjust. That has nothing to do with the new 85-15 split, which is industry leading numbers. You know what I'm saying? The 85-15 split that they're going to do with devs as far as game sales, DLC, all that stuff. And the new affiliate program stuff happening at the beginning of next year. So I don't know why we entertain the people in the canoe. We'll call them the canoe people. I don't know why we entertain the people in the canoe. They jump out on stuff. They say stuff without vetting it. And from Reset Era of all places, Storm, the same place that said that Stadia lost additional execs when it was the people that were synergized in February. Like if you're anybody that's not new to this should know that nobody reports what Reset Era has to say unless they're doing it for clicks or they've already vetted it. Nobody takes Reset Era seriously like that. So we got a lot of people that are new to how this thing works now, and they're taking Reset Era seriously, and then you have results like this, where we got to get educated. And Stadia ain't the big bad wolf so far. And as it relates to, and I know I'm going on, I'm gonna shut up. As it relates to, oh well, Stadia didn't confirm if they did strong arm people or not. Let me tell you something. This is where I want to take the Super Chat Storm and everything that we get and not do giveaways, but just send everybody copies of Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Oh, man.
No Fortune 500, trust me. Somebody that's been doing this for 20 plus years. No Fortune 500 company is going to confirm or deny explicitly over detailed contract information. Nobody. So whether it's true or not, they're not going to answer that. That's crazy. That's crazy that they would do. I don't blame people for asking the question, but for to try to put the scarlet letter on them because they didn't. Microsoft wouldn't do. Nobody's going to answer that question. So that's going to be a mirage. It's going to be vaporware forever. Just know that what they did tell you, because it's not specific detailed contract information to this developer and that developer, it's blanket. What they can tell you in a blanket fashion is that they're starting to see the people that have converted make more money now under the new program than they did the old program. So it's not Satan's lot like we thought it was. Okay? They're not climbing up Jacob's ladder the way we thought they were. All right? So again, my message, I'm not even talking to those folks. My message is to the community for those of us that are happy about the platform, regardless of what spectrum you're at, whether you're at like MM2K, Project Storm, a Doc Dark, you know what I'm saying? Or some of the other people that are out there that, feel whatever you feel, but are positive about the platform and feel good about the platform. You got to stop listening to the people in the canoe. They have their own little agenda. Let them do their thing. Let them talk amongst themselves. Because time after time, all the stuff that they try to blow up fizzles out to nothing. Nothing. How many times y'all going to keep going through the 51st dates, Groundhog's Day, before y'all realize it? That's why I purge. That's why I don't know about a lot of the stuff that's being said unless people show it to me. And even then, I say, oh man, forget it. I don't address them. I address the notion of it bubbling up to the people that should be avoiding all that stuff. So my message again, and I'm going to shut up. I know it was very long-winded, but my message again is you can hate all you want. When men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. 200% growth in engagement, more people making more money, more gamers on the platform. What else needs to be said?
A lot needs to be said because the haters are going to keep on coming back. I think they do it because they're getting a kick out of us. You know what I mean? Or they're getting a kick out of thinking that they're aggravating us or whatever the deal is, right?
Exactly.
I think that's why it keeps on happening, man. They
that
get
is
a little
true.
Chuckle behind the scenes, like watch this right here, watch this.
Exactly.
Now
that's
Storm
true.
and MM2K and Stadia Revolution Clive and everybody else is going to have to come out here and debunk these myths that we keep throwing out there, man. But it makes them look real funny, man. Real funny. So at the end of the day, we're going to go ahead and move on because the haters are going to be haters and they're going to be great. You got to let them be great, man. Let them laugh in the canoe, as you would say, man, and have a good time singing songs or whatever all the way across the Bering Sea.
Yep.
So here we go. While the haters are out there hating and doing what they do best, the relationship between Stadia and its partners seem to get stronger and stronger to the point where it's damn right, like just downright positive, man. Just positive. All however you look at it, AT&T happily advertising the fact they have a partnership with Stadia. That's just one example, man. Ubisoft out here just bringing all the bangers to Stadia day and date to the point where haters can't understand and they keep asking how, why, how is this happening? Stadia crossplay, Stadia PC specific features and all this stuff like that, man. I mean, it's just so many things to be paying attention to for the haters. They don't want to focus on that. New World out here bricking 3090s and stuff, man. They don't want to focus on all that. They rather come back to Stadia, a new platform. But this new platform is backed by Google, and that's the reason why the haters are feud every week. I know we have to keep saying it for the new people. And what else we had to say for the new people? I'll tell you this. We have a giveaway today.
Yes.
In case you don't know. We didn't forget about the giveaway, but you had to let us do our show. This is the way our format works. We're going to go ahead and rock out, because if we're not doing a giveaway, we're going to carry on with a show that's eye-opening and hopefully engaging and entertaining for y'all, right? So I look at on Twitter, right? I look out there and I see Stadia, because, you know, we follow Stadia and the latest happenings and all that stuff. Their Twitter presence, social media presence across the board is just phenomenal, man. They have to be commended for it. I mean, damn. MM2K, you know, we've been a part of a lot of communities, right? And there's some great ones out there. Shout out to all the great communities out there, right?
Yep.
But man, Stadia does the damn thing, right? So what am I talking about now? I don't know if we could throw it on the screen though. You had the Sega, the interaction between
it is live,
Sega
brother.
And
yes,
and
it
Stadia.
is. Yes,
So
it
if you
is,
look
brother.
at this, people, you'll realize that there's a simple thing going on right here. There seems to be like a happy partnership. But no, at one point, nobody wanted to bring their games to Stadia. That's what the haters were saying, man. Nobody. Why would anybody want to drop their games and interact and be a part of what Stadia is trying to do? Stadia is trying to ruin everything that we know and love as far as gaming goes, man. It's just crazy, man. It's funny. At the same time, it's not funny. But Stadia is going to keep on doing what it does, man. You look at Lenovo deal, man, LG, and so many other things that's going on right now. But does this look right? Like publishers and developers are not on board with Stadia? Does it look like these devs and publishers are not on board with Google Stadia and what they're trying to accomplish, man?
Exactly.
Does it look like the anti-cloud gaming on Stadia?
Facts.
Like, these are just like, you can find these examples all over the place nowadays, man. Like, there's so much. Like, if you go watch the Google for Games Developer Summit, man, if you go watch that, it might blow your damn mind. You may never hate again in your life. You may never hate again in your life. All you got to do is just watch that. Take a couple hours out of your day or less. Go and watch that developer summit that happened that broke down the 85-15 split and 70-30, go after 2023 or whatever the case is, right? And how they're going to lay this thing out. The moves that's being made to just make everybody the best Stadia gamer they could be across the planet. Not just here in the US, across the damn globe, man. I mean, we talk about the laying of the cables and all that stuff, MM2K, the edge nodes and all that stuff, but we're also out here bringing attention to these moves that's being made. Not just to Joe's Crab Shot. We'll just throw that out there. Nah, they're making moves with Sega, Ubisoft, AT&T, so many others, man. There's hundreds of games already on the platform, more to come. Bro, I get tired of getting up here every week. I get tired of it, man. I really am. I'm getting to the point where I'm just like, look, man, can we just move on, play some games, be happy, and not even talk about the haters? But then I think about it and I'm like, hell no, we can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because why would we let the haters have the narrative about a platform, right, MM2K, about a platform that we know and love? Well, I'm out here showcasing 4K 60 videos, 4K 120 desktop settings and all this stuff, man. Even 8K desktop settings, playing Stadia and all that stuff, right? The haters don't come at that though. Well, we'll say there's been an altercation, but hey, that's old news now. You know what I mean? But the haters don't come out here and talk about, hey man, and this Project Storm guy, he's out here proving that Stadia is working very well. They won't talk about that. I'm like, why be so biased? So here's the deal. All right. what you're seeing on the screen, again, is just an example of what Stadia is really all about, what they're focusing on, how they're going to get to that target that they're trying to reach, which is over 1 billion gamers. You're starting to hear more and more about that now, when before we were breaking it down, and when we were breaking down 2023 and stuff like that, or you were breaking down by 2023, that's when this is going to be a data collection phase or a learning phase and all that stuff, right? And at 2023, that's when the industry is projected to start to tick up in the cloud gaming area, right? So I don't MM2K, I don't understand, man. So with that being said, I'm just going to move on to the next topic, man. All right?
Yep.
Move on to the next topic. For all of you new people that just tuned in, the giveaway, MM2K, can you break it down for them again? How is it going to work, man? What do they need to do?
We're going to do a giveaway sometime during the show. When? We know. You don't. So stay tuned. We're going to be giving away a copy of Rainbow Six, the fiery hot, smoking hot Rainbow Six Siege on Stadia. We're going to have a response question, interaction in order for us to pick the winner. It'll be very easy, very simple for y'all to participate when we do go live with that and try to select a winner, for this giveaway. But here's how it's going to work, because we've run into issues to where we're trying to give away stuff and stuff is just stockpiled in the back of the station wagon because people don't qualify for it. You know what I mean? So here's what we're going to do. There's only one copy of Rainbow Six Siege to give away. However, we're going to pick 3 people. The person the first person that qualifies and gets and does the answer question session right will be the winner. Now, we may pick the first person that puts the answer question out there first. However, they may not qualify. How do you qualify? You must be subscribed, not only to this channel. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe channel. Do yourself a favor, hit that bell. Then go over to Stadia Dosage News and do the same thing. You have to be subscribed to both channels in order to qualify. Once you're qualified and you answer the question, then the first person to be able to qualify for both will be the winner. So we're going to randomly select the first 3 people, and we're going to pick out of there the first 3 people the first 3 people that does both. That way, if person 1, the first person in order, doesn't qualify, we go on to person 2. And if person 2 doesn't qualify, we go on to person 3. We're trying to do things this way, and unfortunately we got to do it this way only because we want to make sure that we get these in the hands of people that really truly want this stuff. So in order to do that, that's what we're going to do. But in order for you to qualify, you have to be subscribed here, and you have to be subscribed to Stadia Dosage News. And while you're at it, please give a special thank you to our sponsor for this, our good friend John Scar, for giving us this copy of Rainbow Six Siege. And then once we select the winner and we determine the winner behind the scenes, we're going to show you how to redeem this special copy of Rainbow Six Siege. So that's it.
Man, I'm going to say this. If you don't know who John Scar is by now, you might want to go and subscribe to 4 Scars Gaming.
Absolutely.
Right? 4 Scars Gaming right here on YouTube. You definitely want to be connected to that brother and everything that he's doing out here for a lot of different gamers, you know what I mean, across multiple platforms, but definitely right here on Stadia, y'all. Always doing giveaways. A hell of a guy. There's nothing else to be said. Now, we're going to move on to the next topic, y'all, and keep this show flowing. We want to open up live calls and everything toward the end of the stream or whatever. And, of course, go ahead and get you that copy of Rainbow Six Siege. But before we do that, we're going to talk about something. And this has been on my mind as well. As you can see, MM2K, I'm not the happiest camper, right? Because I just get attacked by so many. This is nothing new. I've been in different communities and all that stuff, man. But it's mind numbing, man. I can't even begin to process it, right? The level of silliness and stupidity out here, man. But people are talking about, hey, man, if you get on Stadia, bruh, how the hell are you going to play if your power goes out? And people are up here like, yo, man.
Let me stop, man.
Let me show you how that's going to happen. Well, you just use the hotspot and whatever, and I can keep on playing. No power needed because You know what I'm saying? MM2K is just crazy. Yo, so there's so many examples, right? Where people that keep and they swear they have a good point when they bring it up too. They're like, yo, I'm gonna shoot Stadia down today. Watch this. I'm going on Twitter and I'm just gonna drop this tweet. And everybody in the Stadia community is just gonna explode.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
Say something, MM. They'll come out here and they'll say something like this. What happens when Stadia goes down? Ha ha! Gotcha right there, Storm. What you gonna say, Storm? What are you gonna say about that? How you gonna combat that, Storm? You out here talking every week with MM2K, talking all this trash about the haters and all this stuff, but I got you today. How are you gonna play Stadia when Stadia is down? And then my antenna goes up, and I'm like, MM2K, did you hear this? Chat, did y'all hear this? You know what I'm saying? Do you hear what they're talking about right now? And then I go and just ask this question: how the hell are you gonna play your Call of Duty on your favorite box if your internet goes down, man? How you gonna play? I'll just play the campaign, but you don't want to play the campaign. You didn't even buy it for that. You bought it for the multiplayer, man. You bought it to Prestige several times. So stop playing with me, man. So I want to talk about a story, bro. And it's not funny because let me tell you something. Shout out to PlayStation and Xbox for doing what they do, Nintendo and everybody else out there. If you are in the gaming industry, we need you and we need your support, man. However, that does not mean that we can't get out here and talk about the latest happenings and keep it real as possible. So listen, I just heard that PlayStation Network and Xbox Live was down, man.
What?
Now, this is not the first time that's ever happened. If you are an Xbox gamer, don't think I'm throwing shots at you. What I'm talking about is reliability, consistency, and all that stuff right now, right? Mm-hmm. So on Thursday, Xbox Live and PSN, PlayStation Network, was down, bro. It was down, you know? And all I could do is think about all the people that said, Storm, what if Stadia goes down? What are you going to do right there, huh? What are you going to do, Storm? That's why I'm not rocking on Stadia. That's the main reason I'm not coming over there to play on Stadia. Are you serious? You trying to get me to sign up and pay $9.99? I'm like, yo, it's free. It's free. FREE 99. Free 99.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, but forget that, though. What happens if it goes down? So now, I mean, I could tell you right now, bro. Shout out. I remember a time when PlayStation Network was down for weeks, bro. Yep. It was just like, it was sad, man. They gave us free games and all that stuff. So we're not worried too much about Stadia going down because I've never seen Stadia go down for longer than minutes. And that was both, I guess, the first time it happened, and it might be the only time, is when they had to bring it down intentionally. Yeah. Because something happened, right? Exactly. A game that was a demo or whatever. What was it? Was it Gods and Monsters at the time or something?
Yeah, it was Gods and Monsters at the time, came available for people before it was supposed to. So some of us got to, you know what I mean? Like some of us got a free look at it.
So let me ask you, you're a PlayStation gamer. You used to be on Xbox and all that stuff. Has either one of these ever gone down for you?
Has it gone down?
Yeah, like to the point where you were not able to log in or play your games online.
Let me tell you the thing about this. See, this is why this argument is so silly, Storm. And God bless whoever throws that argument. I'm not only giving copies of Rich Dad Poor Dad, but I'm collecting super chats to get y'all CAT scans. Do y'all realize that not only do y'all have to worry about the internet just like us, because 99.99999% of the games that y'all play require internet that got DRM infused.
Flight Sim coming out next week. Shout out. I will be on it, by the way.
But don't y'all realize that your local hardware cannot work? Like what was going on with the PlayStation 5 overheating, concerns about the Xbox Series X, all these hardware functionality concerns that y'all got, that in order for somebody to resolve, you got to get out of your behind, wipe the crust off your eyes, and take the box or ship the box somewhere. Man. If something is wrong over at a Google server, somebody at a server does that for me, boop, 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 and it's a wrap. Like, what type of mercury are y'all sucking right now? Are y'all checking y'all thermometers to make sure there ain't no holes in them? Like, seriously, y'all are not thinking with your full brain capacity on this one. Majority of the games that you guys play are internet bound anyway. You go to any platform, you look at the top 10, top 20 list, the overwhelming majority are DRM games or games that you're only playing for the sake of the multiplayer. And then, on top of that, because you have a box in your home that is separate from the experts and the technicians, it's a box in your house. If something goes wrong, you got to fix it or you got to take it somewhere. I ain't got to do that. Stop the silliness. Look on the screen, though. What it says.
I tell you this. I tell you what. Oh, go ahead. Say that, man.
I was going to say, it says PlayStation.
The chat is definitely recalling times when certain networks were down, man.
Bruh. PlayStation Network, Steam, and Fortnite are all down right now. Was
this around the same time that we might have been playing games on Stadia?
I think so. We was doing it uninterrupted.
So remember when a couple episodes back, man, and before that, we keep talking about YouTube and how Stadia said, I know they mentioned something about the reliability of YouTube, man. And it prompted me to say something like, well, you know what? If YouTube's all up all the time, I mean, YouTube rarely ever goes down, and if it does, it's going to be in like a section of the planet. You know what I mean? Like it's never just going to go down. It's not going to be a global thing, right? But it's always up. And I'm like, damn, if YouTube's always up, Stadia's always up, there must be some kind of connection with that secret sauce, whatever Google has going on over there, man. They just keep that up, Google. Keep doing what you all do. Don't listen to the haters. Keep on providing that service that allows us to play when everything else is down, including Xbox Live. And I paid this $500 for my Series X that I love. I do love it. But if I can't play PUBG, the hell am I doing? I bought it to play PUBG and Call of Duty and Halo Infinite and all that stuff. And Halo Infinite is going to have a strong multiplayer focus as well as a campaign. But y'all get my point, man. Flight sim, you're going to need that. The internet the connection is going to be a requirement, I think, to in order to play Flight Sim. So it is. I just think about these things, man, and it blows my mind, bro. But what were you going to say before I interrupted you?
No, I just wanted to bring up something that my bro Clive, this is kind of unrelated, but something that my bro Clive, and don't forget y'all, pretty soon we're going to open up the phone lines. We're past the first hour. We're going to open up the phone lines later whenever my brother Storm is ready to open them up. But Clive says, people say don't shoot the messenger. I'm just reporting the news, fine, but don't precursor it with a loaded headline. That's my issue. Inflating non-news into something bigger. And that's it. That's it. When people take news that's related to Stadia, know that they would get an ish storm if they reported it for any other platform. Don't realize because they believe their own hype that there's a growing community here. Or if it's happening internally, they're like, well, we're just, spreading we're just spreading the news. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to play, let me tell y'all this. Everything has to be on an even keel. What I don't understand is how we expect Stadia to perform like Xbox and PlayStation, but when we have our conversations, we don't have them in the same way that we have our conversations about Xbox and PlayStation. Doesn't make any sense. You would never go to Reset Era. Never go to Reset Era and bring up in a serious manner any discussion on Reset Era unless it's some console war stuff or it was vetted. You don't even bring it up. But see, a lot of us don't even know that story because we're new to this. And we've been trying to help them out and tell them, no, y'all got to understand the rules of the game. Because the rules of the game don't revolve around you. You got to revolve around the rules of the game. And the rules of the game is Reset Era is a joke. It's where a lot of people get together, say a lot of crazy stuff, a lot of conspiracy theory stuff is out there, and people only go back to it to throw console war stuff and laugh and joke around it. Sometimes there's stories in there, don't get me wrong, but people make sure that they're properly vetted before they even talk about it. So I'm with Clive on this one. I'm with Clive on this one.
I think everybody that's been seeing what's happening is with Clive on this one, man.
But go ahead, brother. I'm sorry.
Hey, again, man. It's really funny. It's downright hilarious in them 2K that we that we even have to address this stuff, man. Like they have to come with better ammo. They have to come with something that's going to provoke us in a way that's really going to get under our skin, man, and really just take us out, man, as the spreaders of the facts, right? So that's what the goal is to stop the facts and create all this fiction, you know. So we're not going to have, it's not going to happen. We're not going to take it. We're not going to take it in M2K anymore, man. So, but I tell you what, somebody will be taking. That is a copy of Rainbow Six.
Yeah,
right
buddy.
Here for Stadia. Again, if you all haven't seen the game running in action, you could check out a lot of different content creators right here in the Stadia community that's been playing this game, including myself. But forget about me that's dropping these gameplay videos at 4K 60 all the damn time. You know, that's doing crazy things like streaming Stadia through my Xbox One X or through Shadow or whatever, Shadow PC, if that's what you want to call it. I mean, been doing some crazy things, you know, desktop settings, 8K, running Stadia. I don't even know how that's possible. Using the AV1 codec to stream videos at 8K and create videos that's definitely formatted for the AV1 codec. So you could play it back using the AV1 codec if you had the proper hardware and the right setup, right? What that does is makes your video stream better. Stadia has technology like this coming up in the future, but we're not going to talk about that right now, man. That might create a maximum overload to the mindset of the haters. But I want to go into something real quick. We want to open up the phone lines right now. I don't want to wait. We want to open up these lines right now while people's thought processes are hot. So call in. Do that.
Yep. Call in. The number is I forgot
yeah, that's all right, man. It's one of those days, though. It's just one of those days. Like Milwaukee. I had to pass the baton. I had to pass the baton to you because I couldn't even hit the go live button for the stream, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, some people might have been like just like the people with anger management issues and all that, man. They probably would have thrown the controller or whatever, man. Dealing with what we had to deal with today to bring y'all this show. So I appreciate y'all hitting that like button and everything. I see you out there hitting that like button. But we're gonna keep on moving, man. And
it's let me give it to it real quick. It's 724-739-3612. Call in and let us know what you think. 724-739-3612. What do you think about all this? The topics that we've already talked about. Stadia haters take another L. What y'all think about this giveaway and much more? Anything else that we're talking about, the whole relationship with the partners, Sega, AT&T, all that good stuff. But we're gonna continue on.
Right. So there it is right there, y'all. Phone lines are open. Call in if you have anything to say about any of the topics we've been talking about. Now, while we're waiting for the calls, man, I think this would be a good time to go back to Thursday. We're going to rewind time back a couple days to 8 o'clock Eastern time, Thursday night on the MM2K Videos channel.
Oh, man.
Bro.
Woo!
And I hope Snow Bunny is listening. If y'all don't know who Snow Bunny is, hey, Snow Bunny Gaming right here on YouTube. Subscribe to her. She's our sister.
Yes.
A very important member of the PNTS network.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Bunny. She's also the
we got a phone call.
Oh, let's go.
We got a phone call already. Hello, you're live with Project Storm MM2K.
Yo.
8 o'clock Eastern
Who
time,
is it that we're talking to? What is it you want to talk about? Our good friend.
Let me turn this down in the background. How you doing? This is Mark Pagan.
Can't hear it.
Mark,
UBG.
you can't hear him, Storm?
Nah, he cuts in and out.
Oh, hold on 1 second. Let me do something real quick. Hold on, Mark. I got you, brother. Give me 1 second. I gotta switch the levers and stuff so my brother can hear you. Oh no, you should be able to hear him. Go ahead, Mark. Say something else, bro.
How y'all doing?
Okay, what about now?
Mark, what's going on?
Nothing much, man. Listen, I've been watching y'all for a while. I don't really chime in that much. But today I felt compelled to do so. You know what I mean? Big supporter of your channel.
Hey, appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. So what you think about what you think about all this, bro? What's on your mind?
Hey man, I think the sky's the limit. I think they're gonna keep on doing their thing and keep on pushing forward. I'm a big supporter. I've been supporting cloud gaming since On Live. I don't know if you remember On Live.
Sir. Yes, sir.
I had the
Tell them.
I had the box, I had the remote and everything.
Okay.
So I'm just excited to see somebody take the forefront and really run with it and bring this cloud gaming thing to fruition.
Got you, bro. Let me ask you a question. Go ahead. Go ahead. What was your thought?
I was about to say, man, I've been using this Stadia thing everywhere. On my phone.
Yes.
At work, I'm bringing mad people to the community. I got my son on Stadia, my nephew's on Stadia, and we gaming on laptops. So we gaming from the car, streaming games. I got a game streaming channel called GVG.
Oh, bro.
That's what's up. Shout out.
Hey, bro, drop that. Hold on.
Hey, do you stream on Twitch or YouTube?
I stream on YouTube. I'm trying to work out the thing for Twitch. I'm trying to work the thing out for Twitch because I'm using Streamlabs. But half the time I'm just streaming straight through Stadia.
Word. Ain't that dope? Hey, Storm. Hey, yo, bro, say something in the chat so we can make you an admin so you can drop a link to that, bro. No doubt.
All right.
When you get a chance.
Put GVG up there.
Yeah, put GVG up there and then we can make you an admin.
Hey,
and then
let me ask Mark something. I'm just going to hijack MMK's opportunity to ask you a question. I'm going to ask you something, man. So you telling me you got your nephews, son, you got the younger generation on Stadia, bro?
Yeah, man, that's crazy, bro.
Oh, yeah. I got everybody on.
Wow.
I bought 2 copies of Rainbow Six Siege on my account. So my sons and my nephews are attached to my account. So what that means is if I got 2 copies of the game, they could play the game while I play the game. You know what I mean? So we all streaming at the same time. Oh, man, it's beautiful.
Man, there you go. And you're hearing it right here, man. MM2K, what do you have for the brother, man?
They're saying there's an echo in the chat. Can y'all hear the echo now? They said project was echoing. Okay, so now what I had to do was I had to stop. Okay, all right. So he should be all right now.
All right, mic check.
Check. But bro, okay, Storm, can you do a favor? Hit, bro. He just dropped it. GVG. He just dropped it. Make him an admin so he can drop his stuff in there, man. Because definitely we got to spread the good news on this, man. That's what's up. Definitely got to spread the good news so he can drop his link in there. So, bro, let me ask you a question, man. Because there's nothing wrong. Mm-hmm. Like it ain't got to be perfect for everybody. Like we feel a certain way about Stadia, and other people may not feel that way, man. But what do you think about all the attacks and I feel like there was an attempt to say, look over here. There's something bad that happened with Stadia. Look over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think about? What do you think about that?
I think it's nutty, man. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I think it's nutty. I woke up this morning and I seen a guy. I don't want to mention his name or nothing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mention it. Rich Review Tech.
Oh,
he's saying that Netflix is coming out with a streaming service that's gonna kill Stadia. His whole thing was Stadia was written on a tombstone. And Netflix was supposedly the moon in the sky. And I'm like, oh, this guy, he always got shots to throw at Stadia. You know what I mean? You know, it's just sickening when you see stuff like that. And I mean, we all in the community together. We all just like the game.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
My channel stands for Gaming, Vaping, and Guns.
Okay,
that's what I do. I do gun reviews, I do vape reviews, and I game. I stream the games. With Stadia, it makes my streaming a lot easier. With Stadia, it makes my son streaming a lot easier, and my nephews. So it's just a good spot, you know? It's a good spot. It's a great thing.
Hey, yo, so here's the thing with Rich. I'm glad you brought him up, bro. Because the thing with Rich is, I haven't, me and Rich ain't good friends, and I ain't, you know what I'm saying? We don't rock out like that. But Rich is cool with my bro Next Gen 720. I don't know if you know who he is. Broadband Bullies. Definitely check them out. Hilarious stuff, and they talk about all things gaming. Those is my bros. That's the other crew. It's PNTS Broadband Bullies with your boy.
I've seen him a couple times.
You seen him? Okay. So Rich is cool with them. They started together. And so Rich will sometimes come on the show like every blue moon, do an interview with Next Gen. And one of the things that we know we discovered, not with just Rich, because I don't want to put this all on Rich, but we discovered with a lot of these YouTubers is on some weirdo stuff, is that and this is coming from me, this ain't coming from Z. I'm saying this, is that they know what they're saying is wrong, but they know it's going to grab attention. That's what a tombstone and all that other stuff. It's all algorithms. Yeah. You know what I mean? And he knows he's wrong, and he's not going to stop because it's putting beef in the freezer. And the only thing that's going to stop him is when PlayStation come out and said, "Yo, no, Rich, you got this wrong," and he had to apologize. But YouTubers like that, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to be weirdos like that. And this is what we're trying to get the community to understand, is that a lot of people, they eating their beefsteak off of this. So this is why they're doing it. Right. You know what I mean? So, but crazy stuff, bro. Hey, I'm glad. I don't know, Storm, did you have anything else for okay. Look, man.
I made your mod though, Mark. If you want to get your link, man, drop that thing at any time. And tune in, man. We appreciate you listening and all that stuff and being a long time supporter, man. Keep on doing you. We'll support you back. Man. That's how I feel.
Hey, Mark, bro, you got to call back in, man.
Appreciate y'all too.
Absolutely, call back
Pennsylvania connection.
Yeah, bro. I can dig
you from Pittsburgh, I'm from Philly.
Oh, word. Okay, shout out to Philly. I was there. I lived in Philly for like a good 6-7 months.
Not that far away. Not that far away.
I got peoples out there,
40
man.
minutes, 45, something like that.
That's what's up.
Right.
Shout out, Mark. Have a good one, bro.
All right, y'all too.
Peace.
All right. Now let me say something real quick, man. First of all,
brother.
This chat has been valuable, man. We appreciate y'all, and we're gonna get to that giveaway. Trust me, we don't just play with people's emotions. You know, we if we do the giveaway early in the show, people are gonna say thank you, and we're out. I got something to do, man. It's Saturday. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna keep on doing our show, and then we're gonna drop that. We're gonna drop the. You know, we're gonna do the giveaway. But I want to shout out a couple people in this chat right now, man, for holding it down. Word. First of all, that's Stadia Rev, man. That's Cold Drinks and everybody. That's Christopher Torres. That's Collins Dynasty. That's Ash up in the building. Y'all better understand that Ash is up in here. You get what I'm saying? Chris is up in here, man. Amanor is like 2 copies of a 6-year-old gang. You gotta love it, man. Amanor, number 1. So, but anyway, so check this out, man. It doesn't matter. First of all, when you know Amanor, you know that classics are timeless, man. You should know this as a gamer, my brother.
He knows.
So check this out. Michelle Parks is up in the building, man. Tony is up in here. Everybody is up in here right now that's trying to keep the stream going because it almost didn't happen. It almost didn't happen, MM2K, because the haters are real, y'all. And Michelle Parks right here said, Stadia haters come at me, could care less. And that's kind of like how we feel, and that's the mindset we're trying to put out there for people, man, because some people get deterred. You know, they don't want to deal with the drama. So, you know, it kind of pushes them away. We've heard cases like that where people are like, I don't deal with all that. So we have to understand that there's a way that you can ignore the haters, let them do their thing. You know what I'm saying? Let them stay on the canoe and drift out to the into the Bering Sea. So look, we just keep on doing our thing. And as y'all see, is uncut, is live, is factual. As factual as we can make it. And that's what you're going to get here when you're checking us out, y'all, from week to week. So if it's your first time stopping by, you know, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I don't make you do it. You know what I'm saying? Like some people, I'm not going to make you do it. But if you like what you're hearing, you want to support what we're doing here, live phone calls and all this stuff where you can't get anywhere else that I could think of. I just can't think of another place that you can get live phone calls. So, you know, continue to hit that like button, y'all.
Oh, we got another phone call.
There it is. That easy.
Yo. You are live with Project Storm MM2K. Who is it that we're talking to? Our good friend.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy, Ron Slusher, coming in.
Oh!
Not the
Ron!
goat.
Big Slush! Hey, Ron, I'm going to step away for 2 minutes, but wrap it up with my bro Storm. I'll be right back, y'all.
Let's go, Ron. You got the mic, man. Take it over. I hope I can hear you, though. I hope you're not fading in and out, but go ahead, Ron.
Yeah, first things first, I got to, give props to the Stadia community for everything you guys do, all the, the content creators, who give us this ecosystem to all unite under,
Right.
Now that that's out the way. Oh,
hey,
my God,
that was a cool dude. Hey, hold on, Ron. Let me stop you, man. I thought that was cool, y'all. I don't know, man. Put a 1 in the chat, man. If you think I'm cooler than Ron, put a 2 in the chat if you think Ron's cooler than me. It's not gonna hurt either one of our feelings. Let's have some fun, man. Or just keep on enjoying the show. But Ron, go ahead and share your thoughts, bro.
Yeah, man. What is going on with the haters this week, man?
I don't know, man. I was hoping you would come in here and let us know, Ron, or somebody else out there could call in, man. Don't be shy, y'all. This is a conversation that needs to take place. So, Ron, if I had the answer, bro, I would just break it down and poof, haters would be gone, man. But we need the haters. I want to say this too before you get too deep in your thoughts. We need the haters, bro, because the haters make us greater. That's what I like to think too now, because they keep us on our game. You know, the haters don't do research. We know they don't do research at all. You know what I mean? So they're going to come out here and just pull something out of thin air and then just throw it out there like, bloop, I just sent that message. I'm going to stir it up. Watch this right here. Now, see, you might think that Aminor in the chat is a hater. Aminor is not a hater. He said numerous times that he just likes having fun. But we keep Aminor. That's why you see him with the mod label. See, Aminor can come in here and make us think about things, help keep us on our game as well, you know, but he's definitely not a hater.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's real out there, though, Ron. What do you think?
I mean, what is there to hate? I mean, Stadia works. It's free. They got top tier games on it. I mean, like I said, man, you know me. I game in the cloud. I got Luna. I got GSN. You know, Stadia works. Xbox, you know, cloud gaming. We still having issues with it. I'm still getting those audio stutters on my end. You know, and
you mean right now?
Live what is there? With
the
cloud streaming app. Yeah, it's still not quite there yet. You know, everyone said once the server blades go up, it's going to be, you know, Stadia's done, but we're still here. You know. Yeah,
and I don't see. Hey, if you are in the Stadia, just like Mark just called in, shout out to Mark. Y'all check him out, man. I'll say this, as I look at these 1s and 2s, we're going to have a conversation, man. I was just playing. I wanted everybody to drop, you know, the number for me, man. You're supposed to vote for me. Forget Ron Slusher, man. I don't care if he's on the phone call. But Ron, check it out, though, bro. You know how we do it. We try to keep it real. We try to inform people. Like a lot of people are signing up. Some people somewhere are signing up for Stadia today. Some people after this podcast, they might think about it. You know what I mean? Like some people have already signed up. Some people have been on the platform since day one. Some people were on Stadia, interested in it when it was Project Stream. So you got so many people. And now we're talking about hundreds of millions of endpoints, Ron, because I know you like to break down the facts that get people thinking. But I want to drop something on your head right now. As far as console, shout out to Shake Capo in the chat, man, on Xbox. You know what I'm saying? That's the homie right there. You know what I mean? Stopping by whenever he can to show support. At the same time, I got him on my friend list on Xbox. That happens because of shows like this, man. We're talking about community and all that stuff, right? But here's something I want you to think about. Stadia came out. Shout out to Kareen Yap. Kareen Yap was, she's, and I forget her damn title, man, because there's so many dope titles out there. But she's just put it like this. Look up Kareen Yap with a C. Careen, Kareen Yap. Last name YAPP. Kareen Yap, right? Look her up and then go back to that developer summit and listen to what she has to say carefully, right? And then she breaks down like these endpoints, like end points, right? And what that means, Ron, is that Stadia just all of a sudden just became available on all these hundreds of millions of devices across the damn planet, man. Like overnight almost. So when I kept saying to people that Stadia is preparing to take over the globe, while the haters are hating, Stadia is out here preparing to take over the damn world. That's literally what they were doing at the time when I was thinking that that's what they were doing, man. So hundreds of millions of people right now, if they wanted to wake up, if they woke up tomorrow, like, you know what, man, I want to try Stadia for the first time. They could sign up using the email that they already have, man. Ron, that's huge when you have to ship the consoles. You have to depend on the factories and all that stuff to get the components. You have to depend on the CPU makers, all the chip manufacturers and all that to get you these chips. Like Phil Spencer already showed us this, y'all. Gave us a good example of how they had to wait. And it happens a lot of different places. I saw Snow Bunny Gaming drop something about GM, that makes the vehicles or whatever, that they pushed production back for a week because of a chip shortage or something. So it's crazy that we don't hear that when it comes to cloud gaming, bro. So what are your thoughts on, first, like Stadia being available on all these devices right now? Like, we don't have to wait until 2023 for that. Like, anybody who wants to jump on can jump on right now and start playing, bro. Like, is that huge?
Well, exactly. I mean, that's why I'm with Stadia. It's not like I don't want a console. It's not like I didn't try to buy a console. It's just I can't get a console without, giving into a scalper. I'm not paying no $1,300 for a PS5. Come on now.
I didn't pay for a console, but I did overpay a little bit. I don't have any shame in my game. I wanted the RTX 3080. I paid a little bit more than I should have done, and I'm not ashamed to say it, but it's been well worth the price. You know what I mean? So go ahead.
Yeah.
I don't support it. I don't support it, but I had to give in this one time. Everybody sins, man. Everybody sins at some point.
Ron, I got a question for you though, bro. Okay, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Because I think you would be the perfect person to answer this. Okay. You're a big time supporter of the platform, and we appreciate you for that, man. It's people like you that are genuine, that keep it real, that keep it funky, that we appreciate calling to help spread the good news of not just Stadia, but cloud gaming in general, right? So for the people that don't know, and correct me wherever I'm wrong, Ron, out of the cloud platforms, you actually prefer GFN, right? It's better for your user case, correct?
Only based on some of the multiplayer games.
Yeah, exactly.
As far as multiplayer goes, I go that route.
Yep.
But don't get it twisted. GFN's let me down a lot. Yeah. I mean, I'll use Dead or Alive 5 as an example.
Okay.
I went out, dropped 60 on it, and then a week later it gets pulled.
Yeah.
And it's non-refundable.
Exactly.
I'm left out in the cold with my pants down.
Yeah.
No one want to help me. That's a big problem with GFN. You don't know what games work. They got 1,000 games, but I got a good library of Steam games that are just chilling there, and I can't play them because they're just not on board with GFN.
But generally, you have issues with it, just like you may have issues with Stadia. But generally, you're okay with the platform, right?
I'm okay with the platform, yes, but as far as single player offline games, that's more for me. It's more Stadia,
exactly.
But for the Apexes and the Fortnites, only because they are on GFN,
exactly,
that's where I go to. But if if X Defiant comes through and shakes up the world, maybe you look at the multiplayer games coming on Stadia. They're Destiny 2. They're going back and making it crossplay. Borderlands 3, adding crossplay. You got Ark coming on the way. That's a big multiplayer game. Yes, exactly. You got PUBG. You got Rainbow Six, which is hot right now. You got Rainbow Six Extraction. You see this? You see, it's all going multiplayer for Stadia, and it's free. You don't got to pay $10 a month. You just buy the games. It's free. We all own it. You own a copy of X Defiant already because it's free to play. Yep. It's not even out. You already own it.
I guess.
I mean, free can't be beat.
Exactly. I guess the point that I'm trying to make, Ron, is that despite your personal usage, which may differ from mine, but I completely understand where you're coming from, you're still positive about Stadia, right? So what I'm trying to understand, Ron, maybe you can help me understand this. Why is it that it's some of your, and I don't want to throw this on you, but you know how I ain't got no integrity. Some of your conglomerates out there that also like GFN, but are like, no. Stadia's trash. GFN is the lick, and everybody feels this way. When poll after poll, case after case, we're on a phone call with somebody like that, where it seems like it's the opposite. Even people that prefer GFN for whatever reasons, whether it's overall or whatever, they're still positive about Stadia. Why is this narrative in your mind? I want to hear this from you. Why is there a narrative in your mind of this agenda being pushed to where if Stadia is an encompassing of everything, it's doom, it's gloom, and you got to hate on Stadia and it has to die? Where's this coming from?
I can only speak for myself. MM2K. I told you, I am that guy that you talk about that buys, maybe 2 games a year.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it because GFN is their business model is different? They don't have a storefront. They're more catered to a PC audience. Mm-hmm. Whereas, Stadia is more so traditional, like you said, ready for prime time, trying to take over with Amazon Luna. I mean, I don't know why both can't exist together. But
yes.
It's just something about that word Stadia. You hop on social media, it paints a target on your back. If I post something on Twitter positive about Stadia, here comes random jabroni out of nowhere trying to shoot it down. So I don't know what it is. Is it just pure hate? Is it fear of change? I mean, you look at Pandora and Spotify. We didn't want to move from CDs and things like that, but we stream our music now. You look at VHS to DVD. No one wanted to make that jump. Now we stream our movies. I mean, it's the same thing going on with gaming, where it's just more convenient and more accessible. And like I said, I'm just unable to buy a console right now. I really tried to buy one this week. Hell, I even, checked out to see if I can get a Steam Deck. We're looking at quarter 2022 if you were to pre-order a Steam Deck today.
Wow.
Possibly later than that. Jeez. So am I going to sit around for a year? No, I'm going to, I want to get in on the Madden 22s and the Resident Evil 8.
Exactly.
I can't wait around.
Exactly. Facts. Well, Ron, I just had to ask you, brother, because you come in and, like I say, you hit him with the he. You come in and you drop that knowledge all the time, bro. And I'm just trying to understand because, I was working on the Summer Community Championships. I was doing some things, and I really wasn't connected to Twitter all like that. And then all of a sudden, we get hit in the face, splat, with all this. Look over here, Stadia's suffering. Look over, it's like it's the Stadia suffrage party. You know what I mean? And I'm just trying to understand it, bro. Thank you for trying your best to figure out what's going on with your comrades, man. And I'm gonna say your comrade.
I think we'll just never know,
Exactly.
We'll never figure it out.
Exactly.
But like I said, man, it just works. It's the best working cloud. I mean, is it the sauce? Is it the computing, the codec? Is it the compatibility with the controllers? It could be all that.
Yeah.
I mean, and I don't know. It works. It's free. I mean, what more do you need? If you like paying $15 a month for, a service with a lot of games that kind of works.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
It's got a lot of games, like I've said before. It's got a lot of games, but how many do you actually play? I mean,
thank you.
Right. I mean,
you just know that they're there. It's comforting because it's kind of like the For Honor thing this week. You know what I'm saying? I had a good discussion with a good brother of mine. They was a little peeved at me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, come on, we got to stop the cap here. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying For Honor is trash, but it's not. It's not brought up in the community like how Ark is. You feel me? Like how Rainbow Six Siege was. Like people was happy to know that it was there, but to find out that it was never confirmed and it's not coming to the platform at the moment, there was like, see, look over here, Stadia hate party. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, come on, we gotta stop. We gotta stop this stuff. So I don't know, man. I don't know.
Hey, Ron, I mean, man, we appreciate you calling in. We're going to see if anybody else
wants
to jump up in here before we get ready to go over these rules one more time and get this giveaway popping, y'all.
Yep, but thank you so much, Ron. Appreciate you, bro.
All right, fellas.
All right. Phone calls are popping. Oh my gosh. But go ahead, Storm. I'm sorry.
Hey, can you drop that number? I know that you're hosting for me. Because of technical difficulties and all that stuff, man. But can you give them that number one more time for the people that just came in and decided they want to run their mouth with us today?
Drop it one more time. Give us a call. We don't bite if you can. 724-739-3612. 724-739-3612. Give us a call. We're going to chat it up about what you want to talk about today. But
all right, just like that. You might have heard of this guy, Doc Dark 1985.
Woo!
That's the homie. He's like a brother already. I mean, I got my first opportunity to go toe to toe with Doc. I don't know MM2K if you could reach in the goodie bag and pull up the tweet that Doc put out there and everything while I'm working this chat real quick.
I got it.
We got let me go up here. Next We Go Hard is in the building. See, he's listening when you talk Madden, bro. So you can't say anything about Madden. You can't come out here acting like you know what you're talking about when it comes to this Madden. When the top 5 player in the world is right here in the chat. Next We Go Hard, aka Brooklyn We Go Hard, aka he will destroy you on Madden, and so will I. That's just how we do things. So if you think you have what it takes when Madden 22 drops and you're not afraid to step up to a challenge, you want to get some lab time, man, Next We Go Hard is that boy. I'm also going to be there. We're going to be at the forefront out here with all the other great Madden players on Stadia. I mean, how does that even sound, first of all? Let me back up.
Ain't that crazy, bro?
Madden 21 already available on Stadia, and Stadia hasn't even been out long enough to even...
Yeah.
Damn.
Ain't that crazy? Yep. Tell me about it.
Madden 22 is coming with the latest hypermotion technology that's only possible on next-gen consoles and Stadia.
Tell me about it,
It's just
bro.
something for y'all to think about, man. We do these shows for a reason, y'all. We do these shows for a reason because some of this news needs to be put out there. Forget what the haters are saying. Let them do what they do. But in the meantime, they're overlooking some big facts. But we won't do that here. So, MM2K, man, Doc Dark is the guy that you really want to check out when it comes to Xbox and just gaming as a whole, all around, keeping it real, bringing up the pros and cons of everything, including Stadia. You know what I mean? Keeping it as real as he can possibly keep it. Yo, the brother has been on the show with us before a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Doc is no stranger to a lot of the Stadia community. You know, you've given a story on how he was able to take on the challenge and get Stadia in his hands for the first time. You sent out we kindly shipped out a premiere edition for this brother to get his hands on it. And since then, I think he's been talking Stadia every week. But recently we had Doc on one of our shows, the Commission Podcast, every Thursday night at 8:00 Eastern on the MM2K Videos channel. Subscribe over there, y'all. That's a growing channel. You know what I mean? Big things are happening over there. Why don't you consider subscribing over there too, so you don't miss any of the PNTS Network greatest content?
Yes.
Now, Doc is cool as hell. That's my bro. I'll go to war for him if I have to already. That's just the type of individual he is. But I wasn't going to go to war for him on Thursday night. And I will say him or Snow Bunny Gaming. You know what I mean? I hope Bunny is listening right now. I'm not going to take it anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's just not going to happen. So, Doc, we were talking Steam Deck. You know, we can't have a show if we don't talk Steam Deck, right? We got to talk Steam Deck before we give out this code because Steam Deck is big. It's a big discussion item right now. Oh, man, what a hell of a show that was, though. We broke down we had Proper's Place on the show, y'all.
Yes,
Some of you may have heard of Proper's Place. You could definitely check him out, man. All the individuals we talk about, show them some love. Hit that subscribe button. Follow them on the other platforms or whatever, other than YouTube. Good people, man. But we had them on the panel, as well as Tronny from the Roundtable Podcast with Sig Humor and King Thrash. Had him on the show, man. MM2K, you did a good job just hosting, moderating, but we were talking everything. PC, Stadia, PlayStation, Xbox. But we brought up Steam Deck and, man, everything just went crazy. So I am a big supporter of Steam Deck, and we're going to give y'all the short version of this story. I'm a big supporter. I think it has potential. I didn't pre-order it yet. I will say that. I know it's going to sound kind of funny, contradictory or whatever. I didn't pre-order it yet because I need to know a little bit more. But I'm leaning on getting that device in my hands for multiple reasons, right?
Yep.
So Doc, he couldn't really see the whole appeal of the whole thing. You know, he for some reason, he just couldn't see what I was seeing with the Steam Deck. I'm seeing things like, yo, you don't have to worry about 30 FPS and all this in a week, the hardware specs and all that stuff when you can possibly stream Stadia or whatever at a high level. Cloud gaming can be right there. And I know the device is going to have Wi-Fi. So anywhere with Wi-Fi, you should be able to connect to Stadia, for example. And we keep talking Stadia so much because we know that Stadia works across multiple devices so well. You know what I mean? A lot of people are praising that. So we get into it, man. Doc and I, and he just brought up some good points. He brought up some points like Storm. This thing hasn't proven itself yet. The specs is 720p or 800p, all this stuff. And I'm like, Doc, but think about it. It's a handheld PC, man, that you could use to do a lot of different things, including cloud gaming right on the device. Mm-hmm. Right? Even though they haven't announced cloud gaming compatibility, they said it's a PC in a handheld form factor. I'm streaming Stadia every day on my desktop PC at with crazy performance, variable refresh rate, G-Sync, you name it. All of that stuff makes Stadia a better experience on a desktop PC. So we're talking, having a good time. You know what I mean? We're going back and forth. But I don't know. I don't agree with Doc on how he feels about this thing, man. I think it still has potential. I'm disappointed in hearing this 30 frame per second talk. Like, as it's scaring me now because it's making me think that it's going to be the standard. Like, a lot of games might come out only focusing on 30. I don't believe that to be the case. I think they're just saying that 30 frames per second is kind of like it's the target. It's the target. However, you do have settings to play with or whatever. You should be. Hopefully, you'll be able to get 60 FPS. But anyway, we got into a good discussion about that, MM. But now you didn't do too much chiming in, man. But what's your thoughts, real quick, and then we're gonna go ahead and get these people what they came for.
Here's my thoughts on it. Number one, it was a hell of a show, a hell of a debate. And let me see, we're about to do giveaway. My thought is, bro, just it comes down to two things. First and foremost, there's two sets of people that got to think about the longevity of this platform for their use case. I want to say my techies, and then the average gamer that got excited about this. For my techie people, y'all ain't got nothing to worry about. I looked at the specs. The specs go up to 60 hertz, to where 60 frames per second gaming is possible there. Whether you use some ROM for something or do it via the cloud, you can do 60 frames per second gaming because it goes up to 60 hertz, right? And it's a portable PC. It's a PC in your hand. Shout out to Jim Beer Gaming, who said, look, man, I know people that's just buying it because it's a portable PC in your hands. That's crazy. That's nuts.
And that's major. It's major. That's what major. You just said.
So for my techie people, I think y'all are good. The people that I think is going to have a problem is the people that shell out all this money, for this thing, that are your general gamer. They don't do the mods. They don't put in the operating systems and all that other stuff. They just want to pick up and play. This is where I'm starting to get concerned and think this might be a good water cooler conversation, but it's going to go the way of the PSP and the PSP the Vita and all other stuff. Great technical devices, but ones that really don't resonate with the average gamer because of the 30 frames per second thing. I think that's going to hamper it. And so number one, you're going to be hamstrung on the visual fidelity that you're getting. It's a smaller screen, don't get me wrong, but you're not going to get...
Bigger than your cell phone, though. Keep that in mind.
Yeah,
bigger than your cell phone.
It's going to be bigger than your cell phone, but then you have a bigger screen, and now you got cell phones that can do 1440p now. You know what I'm saying? So this is doing what is it, 800p? So
yeah, that's what they're advertising right now.
It's an 800p screen. And then phones can do 1440p on smaller screens. So that may be a difference. Unless somebody goes out there and they put out a crazy ass mod that is easy for the average gamer to just use. Like, I'll give you an example. When the Dreamcast was out, what killed the Dreamcast was people were burning ROMs of the games, and it was easy for people to do. And unless there's something like that, unless there's like an easy mod tool that says that you just install it once and it, just push this and it does this. And unless somebody comes up with something like that, I think this will be a great device. That'll be great for people like Storm, even people like myself, if I pick it up. But unless we start seeing specs that as soon as you hit the on button, resonate with the average gamer in a profound way, I don't know. I just don't know. So, and you were hoping at least 60 frames per second. So it's disappointing to see that the out of the box OS is not targeting 60 frames per second. That's where I think you might run into a problem, because people are getting more and more aware of the of frames when it comes to the average gamer. But for people like Storm, it's going to be great. It's just get yours now, because if it doesn't resonate with the average gamer, who knows what its lifespan will be. Those are my thoughts.
There it is. It's all about the dock, man. Finding out more details about the dock and what that offers.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about dock dark and all that right now. I'm talking about the actual dock for this device, man. Like, we'll see as more details unfold. That's why I held off on my pre-order. But hey, I think it's time, man. We had the people waiting long enough. We got a chance to do our show. We didn't get derailed or whatever. We had some dope phone calls and everything. The show has been popping, even with the hiccups that we had in the beginning. That's not new to us, right? Mm-hmm. So now it's that time, MM2K. How do we want to break this thing down, my brother?
All right, so here's what we're going to do. I've seen some people realize and y'all want to go by the rules, and we appreciate it. We love y'all for that, man. Thank y'all very much.
Absolutely. Hit that button either way. Even if you don't want to participate, hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, please hit that.
Help us grow. Hit that like button, as you all have been feverishly doing, to help us get this word out there, man, to all the haters who have hundreds of millions of views and all that stuff. We want them to hear what we had to say too.
Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Again, participation is going to be easy. It's all about you qualifying. Now is your chance. We're going to give you a couple minutes to do so. In order for you to qualify to participate in this, you have to be subscribed not only to this channel right now that you're listening to, but you also have to be subscribed to Stadia Dosage News. I'm going to put it in the chat right now, just in case for those that are like, oh man, I don't want to go look for nothing. All you got to do is click on this link, youtube.com/Stadia Dosage News. You got to be subscribed here too. Click on that link. Make sure you're subscribed there, because here's what's going to happen. I'm going to give y'all something. I'm going to need a response back. The first 3 people that respond back with the right response or closest to the right response are the 3 people I'm going to select. However, the winner is going to be the first person that not only qualifies, but the first person that gives the right response. If we've discovered that first person doesn't win, then we're going to go to the second person. If we find out that second person doesn't win because they ain't qualified, then we're going to go to the third person. We want to make sure we want to stop stockpiling gifts and having stuff sitting there. We want to get it to the winners. So what we're going to do is I'm going to give you guys a range of numbers. I'm going to say pick a number between blah, blah, and blah, blah. And the first 3 people that either get it or get the number without going over will be the 3 people that will be eligible to win. How we figure out who's eligible out of those 3 people? The first person that gave it and qualifies. How do you qualify? You subscribe to this channel here, and then you subscribe to Stadia Dosage News. I just put a link in the chat for the people like, oh man, I'm using my fingers to pick my nose right now. Go ahead and click the link, okay? With your booger fingers, okay? So let's do this. All right, Storm, let me know when you're ready and I can give them the range, because you've already given me the number.
I'm ready, man. I'm ready. All right. I'm excited about it. Believe me, I'm excited about it. I can't wait to see how it shakes out.
All right. So the range is, give us a number between 1 and 50. Go.
1 and 50.
1 and 50. And hopefully y'all y'all qualify.
For everybody that's coming in, give us a number. Hey, and also just to let you know again, this is for a copy
Oh, yes, yes.
Rainbow Six Siege, y'all. Rainbow Six Siege is the game. If you haven't checked out the performance of the game on Stadia, it's definitely gonna blow your mind. It's definitely gonna blow your mind. It's unbelievable how great the game performs and how well it looks and feels on Stadia. Couldn't believe I was playing it in the cloud. I actually have a example of the quality, the gameplay, and all that stuff on my channel. So check me out at Project Storm Rainbow Six Siege. You can type in something like that, or just Project Storm 8K, because I do make those 8K videos that a lot of people hate, but a lot of people love. A lot of people hate because they like, damn, how you do it, Project Storm? And I'm like, look, man, you just need this and that. And I tell people how to do it. I don't keep all the secrets, man. I try to help everybody else get up because somebody helped me get up there, with making these high quality videos. Now, I see the numbers coming in. Now, Emanor just went to 100. We like that. We like Emanor going to 100 because nobody said nothing about no damn 100. We said 1 to 50, I think. That's what you said, right?
1 to 50. I'm going to say this. Now. Keep going.
Emanor pick 99 and 79 and all that.
Keep going,
we don't want
y'all.
him to win right now.
We're going to go to like 2 minutes before the top of the hour. Keep going. Because y'all ain't got it yet.
Amanor, man. That's my dog. Amanor I'm telling you, that's why, y'all got to understand why Amanor is around. Y'all, and a lot of you already understand, man. This is what it's all about. So what it's all about. You got to have people in here reminding us of what people are saying out there. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, I see some numbers rolling in, man.
Yeah.
M2K is moving too fast, too, bro.
I'm catching it, bro. I'm catching it.
Next we go hard with a 4. State Kappa with a 4-5. Next we go hard again with a 35. Hey, we didn't tell them though how many times man.
No, we didn't. They got to keep going until we say stop.
There it is. All right.
Because
hey man,
I think
look,
we're almost there though.
Next we go hard to spam it, boy. He's on it. Let's see.
We're almost there, y'all.
You're gonna let him. All right, so it's a spamathon, huh? Just spam it out.
Well, I mean, you want to do it to where the first 3 picks or what? How you want to do it?
Oh, it's good. No, the system you said is good. We just didn't talk about spamming and stuff like that.
Keep trying.
Keep on trying. Keep on trying. Let me see if anybody hit it so far. Man, a lot of people are close. A lot of people are definitely close. So far, I don't see anybody with the number yet, though.
I do.
You do? You do?
I do. I ain't gonna say that. No, I don't want to give it away. We're almost there. We're gonna stop either at if by the time we get to the 2 minute mark, we're either gonna stop and just go with the closest to the number without going over, and pick the 3 from there. Dominicano 791J said, "What was the question?" There is no question. Pick a number between 1 and 50, bro.
Oh boy, this is interesting right here, man. Just looking at it. Oh, it's definitely going to be a barn burner. Definitely going to be a barn burner, man. So I hope you all did what you were supposed to be doing and subscribe to this channel and Stadia Dosage. I'm telling you, I shouldn't have said it again, but I feel like I want to help out one more time, man. You have to be subscribed to this channel right here and Stadia Dosage News. The link is in the chat for Stadia Dosage News. And the big red button is right in front of your face for my channel. All you got to do is just hit it, y'all. Right there. It's not going to hurt anything. That's the beautiful part about it, man. If you appreciate what we're doing, you probably already subscribed anyway. But if you're going to be back in the future, hit that red button and come on hang out with us.
We're done. I think we're done. Hold on. Yeah, we're definitely done. Let me just check one more thing.
Okay, y'all. A countdown. We got to give them an official countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is.
Done. All right.
But this point is officially over, y'all. Somebody has won.
Yep, somebody has won.
I could say. If you did what you were supposed to be doing, you might have just won yourself a copy of one of the best games on this dang platform.
Yep, Rainbow Six Siege. Okay, so, and I don't think we're gonna have a problem with the winner, the person I put the number out there first, because
nah,
I might already have
it. No, I see multiple though.
Yeah, I see multiple, but I
think
the
first 3 that we see. Let me see.
Yeah, the first 3 that we see. However, we were going with the 3 because in case one was a no-show. I don't think we got to worry about one not being a no-show, but just in case, anything could happen. All right, y'all, we're done.
You got the three. You got the first three that I'm looking at. You already got them.
I got to put it in the DM. The first three you see. I mean, I'm pretty. Yeah, put it.
Well, you got the first two. You got the first two.
I got the first two. Yeah,
I know you got that.
Let me see. Hold on.
And then the third, I'll put the third that I see in the DM. Hold up, man. You guys were on it. You were definitely on it. Damn, what happened to that third? I saw the third at one point.
I saw.
Hold on. 1 second. Let's see here. All right, bear with us, y'all. Bear with us. I like this right here, but man, we didn't expect so many numbers to fly so fast. Jeez. All right.
That's why I said I'm checking it. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta make sure, man. We might not have that third that I thought we had. Hold up. Let's see. Makes me go hard. I had the fast fingers, man. Let's see here. Dan, I think it might be two.
No, we got three. We got three people with the number.
Okay.
And exactly three people with the number.
Oh wow.
Exactly three people with the number.
All right. So
but the first person that came up with it, and the crazy thing about it, bro, is that the first, like literally a second apart, because the first person got it, and then right behind them, the second person got it too.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw that.
So and then the third person got it, but I don't. But the first person that came through with the number, let me know if you did. You check the DM just to see if you still saw what I saw.
Hold on. Let me check. Hey, Heath Stevens put his number in. He might be a little too late, man, but he put his number in, MM.
Yeah.
Put his number in. Let's see. All right. Looking at it right now, y'all. Bear with us. Yes, sir. That is it.
That's
it.
Okay.
It's been confirmed.
All right.
So we
We
have it.
We have it. Did you want to announce it? You want me to announce it?
All right, y'all. I'm just going to get right to it. You all have been waiting long enough as we tally everything up, man. First of all, it's been a great competition. We'll be doing more of these based on the participation we saw today. The fact that you all were straight champions out there doing what you had to do, following directions, not leaving the stream all early and missing the opportunity.
Yes.
So that number, y'all, is 49.
Woo!
So if you got 49, you are automatically considered. And we have three people exactly for that number 49, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
You know, three people exactly. So, MM2K, we're going to be checking. Now, I think this is going to be easy, right? Because a lot of these people are long-time supporters or whatever, man.
Yeah, this is going to be easy because the tiebreaker between the three people that got it is the person that put it out there first. And the person that put it out there first is the homie Nix. We go hard. Nix, we go
hard in the building, man.
So Nix, you know the drill, bro. Just hit me up. Hit me up behind the scenes. Because if you don't, the three people were Nix, Smile, and DC Projects that got it. So Nix, hit me up. I'm giving you 2 hours. That's how we doing this, man. I'm doing the Sunny Cloud Gaming way. You know what I'm saying? You know, you gotta hit me up in 2 hours. You want me to season that broth with this copy of Rainbow Six Siege? You don't hit a brother up? I don't know. I don't know what I can do for you, man. Because then I'm gonna go right to Smile, and if Smile don't hit, and then I'm gonna reach out to Smile. So Nix, hit me up, bro. Hit me up.
Also, if you want to pull an Eddie Player One, man, it was a hell of a thing he did one time, man, where him and Dre Keekins, I think, actually passed theirs on to the next person in line.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So if you, that's up to you now. If you want to if you already got your hands on it, you can definitely do that too. Just hit MM2K up in the DM or whatever and let him know.
Let me know what you want to do. And that's a great point. Smile and DC Projects, hit me up. Smile. I just saw Smile. Smile is free. That's my fault. I put Smile, but Smile is free. You were second though, bro. You were right there. He just beat you by like a millisecond. Smile is free. hit me up on Twitter. On Twitter, I'm at MM2K. Hit me up on Twitter and give me your contact information in case something happens to Knicks and he don't hit me up, or if Knicks want to give it away, you know what I'm saying? Same thing with you, DC. On Twitter, I'm at MM2K. So hit me up on Twitter in the DM just in case. But unfortunately, and again, I don't want to play with people's emotions, but unfortunately, that's how we got to do things now. Like, I got a Stadia premiere sitting right here. It's ready to go through customs. I'm rapping to the cat like, yo, come on. All I need is some initials. And I'm not getting hit back. And we got a whole bunch of situations like that. So we want to put these in the hands of those that want them and that's going to get them ASAP. You know what I'm saying? So
for the people that need them, you know what I mean?
Exactly, the people that need them. So that's why we got to do that. That's why we got to pick multiple people at one time, just in case the first two don't come through, they don't qualify or whatever, then we give it to the rest. But definitely shout out to Knicks. Shout out to all of y'all, man. So however it shakes out. But right now, Knicks is the winner of the prize. And thank y'all so much for participating, man. We appreciate all of y'all.
Look, and we definitely thank y'all for tuning in as usual, as you always do. For all the new people, man, that stopped by for the first time, man. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. We did have, again, technical difficulties in the beginning that threw off our game. You know, we're super excited to be doing things like this, and all of a sudden you get hit with something on top of the haters coming out and partying around like they do, looking like Tarzan and stuff. You know what I mean? But you know, hey, this is what we're going to do here more frequently than not, y'all. This is our goal. It's something that we had to pump the brakes on, actually, MM2K, because we were just giving stuff left and right. And I had to tell you, bro, cut back, man. Our budget is small here. You know what I'm saying? You got to remember this. Keep it in mind.
Yeah.
Oh, you know. But, hey, I want to say this, too. Your boy is out here, and I'm playing it at a high level. You know what I mean? I got the RTX 3080, but MM2K needs to he could tell you. Our wives are responsible for a lot of this. So keep on supporting us. Now, don't think we are here millionaires and stuff all of a sudden. But y'all, even if it doesn't come down to the support, we appreciate you all being here. That's good enough for us, y'all. You know, definitely things like hitting that red button, that subscribe button, and putting a like on the video. That goes a long way. Believe me. But
thank you.
We do give back with everything that we receive because, again, we're not rich. From Review Tech USA. You see how I did that? All right. So until the next one, y'all, hit us up at any time. You can definitely follow me on Twitter at the Nephophiliac. And you can subscribe here if you haven't already for the last time to stay in tune with what I'm dropping. You never know what I'm going to be doing. But I think I might give Doom a break, man. The Doom series, I've already just shown people, if you haven't gotten the gist yet, that Stadia performs just like consoles and PCs, then I don't know what to tell you. The videos are out there. I'm going to be moving on, though, to something else. Maybe Rainbow Six Siege, y'all. So stay tuned. But MM2K, you can also catch me in Stadia Revolution tomorrow doing the Revolutionary God damn it, the Revolutionary Storm gaming podcast, right? At 11 a.m. on Stadia Rev's channel. The Stadia Revolution YouTube channel. You can catch us there. Man, there's no holds bars over there. And MM2K, you can also find us at with Snow Bunny Gaming on her channel. So subscribe to Snow Bunny Gaming for the Ying Meets Yang of Gaming podcast featuring Rome Rush, where we talk about everything gaming. Everything gaming, y'all. There's nothing to be afraid of. So I don't know what you want to throw out there, but I think I'm done for the day, man. It's been a hell of a show.
All right. Thank y'all very much for coming through. I appreciate all of y'all. Thank y'all so much for the support and just for this opportunity. Like, even though our budget is small, we got a lot of stuff coming. Like, here's what's going to happen, bro. We're giving out a lot of stuff. It's the Stadia hot summer because Stadia is blazing hot, investing in the platform, working to bring more games on over here. Yeah, we may not have Biomutant day and date, but we're getting games over here. They're working on it. Trust me, they buried their heads down in the platform and they're doing the hard work instead of sitting on Twitter all day. Well, I mean, and when I say sitting on Twitter all day, I mean the execs sitting there on Twitter with limbo shirts on. They're doing the hard work to get what y'all want. We got those NIS Japanese RPGs over here. All that stuff. More is coming. Just like we told y'all that Alphabet doubled down on the dev tools. Did we not tell them that, Storm? Storm, we told them that, right?
Yeah, we did. We did.
Guess what happened? A few months later, what did they tell you at the keynote? So come on, y'all. It's the Stadia Hot Summer. We want to keep it blazing. The Summer Community Championships. Shout out, check that out. Go to StadiaHunters.com to sign up for that. We got more stuff lined up, but I'm going to keep my mouth shut. More stuff is coming. We're going to shut up.
I'm glad. Hey, we got next week Go Hard saying he's going to get that code to his twin brother. That's what he just got Stadia. So this is happening all across the damn world, it seems, man, where people are out there still asking to get their hands on Stadia in other countries, man. Imagine that going down when it rolls out in more territories. Man, I don't want to keep on going. We might have to go overtime, y'all. Yeah. So MM2K, man, I appreciate you for doing what we do, man. Without you, it wouldn't be a show today. I appreciate you, bro.
All right. And with that said, thank y'all all. Appreciate all of y'all. Until next time.
Shout out to John Scar, 4 Stars Gaming. Subscribe over there. The brother's always giving away things, man, across multiple platforms.
Tell him thank you, man.
But that's not why you want to subscribe to John Scar. You want to subscribe because he's a gamer first. He's a great individual, and he has his hands in the Best Buy blog pot and all that stuff, man. He's writing articles out there for Best Buy, doing a lot of different things, man. That's the kind of guy that I want to follow. I tell you that.
Right. And with that said, man, thank y'all so much. We appreciate all of y'all. And definitely until next time, have a wonderful, wonderful gaming day.